Thank you very much, Madam President, Secretary General and Prime Minister. Thank you very much for visiting the Troll A platform. It's a pleasure for us to welcome you here. This really underlines the importance of the energy cooperation between Norway and also EU and Europe. The Troll field that we are today, as the Prime Minister said, can produce 10% of Europe's consumption every day. And we plan to produce gas from this installation beyond 2050. But as the Prime Minister said, in addition to securing gas to Europe, this area will possibly also produce electrons from offshore wind. And just a few kilometers from here, next year, we will start storing CO2 that we will actually pick up from ships in Europe and bring close to the Troll field and then pump it down safely in the ground. So this area will be an important area, in the cooperation between Europe and Norway also for many, many decades. Equinor, we are dedicated to a balanced energy transition, and we will continue developing the energy Norway and Europe will need for decades. So thank you again for visiting us. It's really a pleasure to having all of you here with us here today. Thank you.
Thank you. And then we will have two questions. The first question is from CNN.
Hi, we're here. We have a question to both Secretary General and the Commission President. You spoke about how important this critical infrastructure is. Where do you see the main vulnerabilities? How big do you see the threat specifically from Russia to this critical infrastructure? And then second of all, how much more important has this become, especially to the European Union, now that most European Union member states are off Russian gas and turning more towards gas from Norway?
Well, maybe I can first of all, this infrastructure is extremely important. It's vital, but that makes it also vulnerable, not least because of the sheer size. We speak about thousands of kilometers of pipelines, gas and oil, but also other kinds of internet cable, power cables. So in totality, this is an enormous amount of infrastructure. Meaning that, of course, we cannot protect every meter of this infrastructure at every time. But what we do is that we have stepped up what we do when it comes to exchanging intelligence information, more closely monitoring the infrastructure. Then we have increased our presence with more military capabilities. And then the plan is also now to exercise more to be able to react fast if something happens. One thing which is illustrated by the task force we have established and the enhanced vigilance NATO allies are now showing when it comes to protecting critical undersea infrastructure is that we work more closely with the private sector, companies like Equinor. And Equinor and the CEO actually came to the NATO headquarters, briefed the North Atlantic Council, because we know that the private companies, they have key capabilities which are essential for the protection of this infrastructure. When it comes to importance of the European Union, I leave that to Ursula.